Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Simonè Adrianne. I am the founder of Overcoming Her, and today's video we are going to be doing a 2018 recap of the year, what we were able to achieve based on my vision board, and then vision, purpose, and planning for 2018. So if you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that you comment below and that you share this with others so that way they can hear this amazing information. And so, thanks again for tuning in, and let's get right into it. So, 2018 was a very busy year for me. It was very unexpected, as in the way it turned out. Although I had planned for things to go one way, surprisingly enough, life took a totally different turn and it went completely different than what I thought. If you listen to one of my previous videos that I'll have linked down below, I'll talk about being content in your current season in life. And in late February of 2018, I found out that I was expecting. Yes, that is expecting a baby, a whole new life, a whole new set of responsibilities. And so what originally I had planned to achieve in 2018, unfortunately, did not all happen. Although some really great things did happen in 2018. I took some time to reflect on my vision board for 2018 and what I wanted to see happen, and I'm going to go over that with you guys in a moment. But the exciting part is that January 1st of 2019 is a new year, a new 365 days to start over and to get done and achieve some of the things that I was not able to finish in 2018. And so I encourage anybody that is listening to me, the same goes for you, right? If you didn't complete everything that you sought out to complete for 2018, don't worry. It's not the end of the world, but make sure in 2019 that you take the steps necessary to get them done. And so that's what I'm going to kind of be talking about today, along with just giving some recommendations or some things that I think will help you the most get the things achieved for 2019 that you want to have achieved. And so that way you can live a life that you love. And so before we go any further, I want to show you guys, as you can kind of see it behind me here, what my 2018 vision board looks like, and some of the things that were super important to me on here. I just want to share with you. The one thing that's right here in the center of the board is my book cover, and it had the statement, "Write the book." So for 2018, one of the things that was I was supposed to get done with that I did not was to write my book. And so it will be at the top of my 2019 to-do list, and I'm actually going to expedite it and put a lot of my efforts into getting it done as quickly as possible, because it was something that I knew was essential for 2018. And although, I didn't get it done, I did think about how I wanted to structure the book and what needed to go in it. And so I did get some work done regarding it, although it's not finished, but it will be finished soon. So stay tuned, okay? Another thing that was really important, I'm sorry guys, this thing is like in reverse, the opposite direction. So was wealth and like money management and planning. You'll see my little millionaire sign. Like, the goal was to grind super hard, save, invest, do as much as you can financially to be sound and to be a little bit more wealth conscious and financially savvy. So it was a bunch of little sayings here surrounding money and money management. And that's always going to be a part of the vision, a part of the dream, a part of all of the reason why, I do what I do, is to be able to leave generational wealth and a legacy to my family and to my kids. Like, I very desperately want them to see what hard work looks like and what the return is for that hard work, and set them up in life to where the things that they want to go after does not just have to be a figment of their imagination, that they could actually fulfill those things. And then on the other side of the board, entrepreneur full time, like that was super important to me in 2018, and that was one of the things that I was actually able to achieve, and it wasn't even on purpose. So it's amazing how when you speak things to existence, you speak things into your life, how they start to manifest. And although my plan for 2018 was to be a full-time entrepreneur, I knew realistically to replace my salary at work, I was going to have to do a lot of work. It was going to require a lot of effort. And I was committed to the effort and getting the multiple streams of income and being able to push to where I wanted to go. But I wasn't quite sure if I was going to pull that off. And to my surprise, like I said in my last video, I was laid off from my job. So involuntarily, I became a full-time entrepreneur, and it forced me to realize that if I really, truly, truly want to live the type of life that I want to live, like, it's going to be on the strength of my own efforts, and that I shouldn't have all my faith or have a lot of faith in just a job or in, being employed somewhere else. Like, God gave me enough gifts, enough knowledge, enough brain power. I have enough education, multiple degrees. Not to say that you have to have a degree to be successful, but I have them. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to make this thing work out of my own head. And so being a full-time entrepreneur was a part of 2018, to say the least. And yep, this was my vision board. Another thing was the 50K followers. That was for all social media platforms, and my YouTube channel. Get some more subscribers. So y'all don't forget to subscribe. I'm still trying to get to this 50K. Like, I haven't gave up on that part either. But because of the unexpected birth of my son and just kind of the changes that came along with that, I wasn't able to kind of be as consistent as I would like, which takes me into my first point for 2019. So that was my 2018 recap. You guys also see some travel pictures on here. I did a little bit of traveling in 2018, not anything major, not to the extent of what I wanted to do it, because as you already know, life happened, things changed, went from a fully employed manager making a very hefty salary to being a full-time entrepreneur. And so priorities had to switch. But that was 2018 recap. Time for 2019. And so my word for 2019 is consistency. 2018, I lacked it. I struggled. It was very difficult for me to give the level of effort that was required to see the type of growth that I wanted to see. And it was my own mental blocks getting in my way. It was my own self and my own pity parties that I was having that was kind of keeping me from staying as consistent as I should. But no more focusing on that and the past. Now it is all about being committed and being consistent. And so my plans and my vision for 2019 is to truly be committed to reaching and impacting as many people as I can, using my life and my experiences to help as many people as I can. And the only way I can help the masses is if I stay consistent with communicating with you guys. If I stay relevant, if I give you what it is that you need to be able to live your best life. And I can't do that if I'm here one day and gone the next, and you never know what to expect or when to expect me, or, if I'm going to show up, and you might be in the middle of a crisis and you're looking for that word of encouragement and it's not there because I wasn't being consistent. Like, that's not going to get it. And so, truly, 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 I plan to commit to my once a week video uploads on YouTube. If you follow me on Instagram, which I'm going to have my Instagram handle down below, there is daily inspiration, encouragement, tips, tricks, things you can utilize in your life to get to the place that you want. If you are in need of that, if you need just somebody to talk to, like that buddy that can listen and that can give you, some sound advice, like, I can be your girl. I can be the person that can fill whatever gaps and voids, but I have to be present and I have to be consistent. And so I encourage you, if in your life there's something that you're trying to achieve, you want to start a new business, maybe you're going after a promotion on your job, maybe it is you're a college student and you're trying to get that 3.0 GPA for this upcoming semester, like, maybe you're in a relationship and it's feeling kind of stagnant and you're trying to figure out how to take it to the next level. Like, whatever it is in life, whatever place that you're currently in, or you know that there's the next level, the next step that you're trying to get to, the only way you get there is by being consistent at the actions that you have to take. So if that's starting that new business, that's every day you do something that moves your business forward. If it's getting that promotion on your job, that's finding out the areas that you can shine the greatest at work, right? Finding your strong suits, the things that you're really good at, and highlighting that, right? Doing that extra project, staying late that day when somebody, had to leave sick, or, really being committed to showing them that you're there and you're ready for that next promotion. If it's that college student, it's not waiting till the last minute to write that 20-page report paper. It's starting 2 weeks in advance and really taking the time to research and putting in the right amount of effort to get the kind of grade that you want out. So being consistent and staying committed is one of the essential things for 2019. Consistency is my word for 2019, so you will hear me use it over and over again. And so I encourage you, I challenge you in your life, in your day, in your dealings, that you stay as consistent and as committed as I'm talking about to be able to walk out your vision and walk into your purpose in life. Second thing that I want to bring light to that I think is extremely important as you start talking about planning for 2019 is to be very aware of how you spend your time. Time is our most valuable commodity. It's more valuable than money. You can lose money and get it back. It's a whole bunch of people that have been broke that's rich again. You can lose businesses. Businesses can fail. Hey, look at me. I've started a couple different businesses along the way. Some of them I've had a lot of success and sold them. Others, not so much. When I was first starting out, I made some mistakes. First business wasn't a success, right? But I never gave up. I never gave up on being an entrepreneur. I have not. I won't. It's something that's inside of me. I can't give up even if my mind wouldn't let me stop thinking about it. Therefore, I can't quit. But you can lose businesses and start over. People can come and go out of your life. As far as relationships, they can end, whether they're business relationships or personal relationships, they can come and go. The one thing that you cannot get back is your time. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. And once that 24 hours is spent, you can never get that 24 hours back again. And so for anybody that is thinking about how they want their 2019 to look, spend some time really like thinking about it hard, envisioning it, and then from there putting it on paper. Putting it on paper makes it real. Whether you do the vision board or whether you just write it down somewhere, right? I shared with my Instagram community that I carry this little notebook around everywhere I go. You can see it's kind of tattered and torn. Look, the edges all worn out. I've been having this since the beginning of 2018. I get a little purse size notebook at the beginning of each year. I have notes in here from when January started, pretty much all the way till stuff that I just wrote down like yesterday, or last week. Like, I write in here all the time. I keep it with me. It goes around with me. If I think about an idea, if there's something that comes to mind, like, I write it down so that way when it's time for me to be able to execute on it, I can remember everything that I needed to handle or get done. And so I encourage you to actually put your goals, put your vision on paper somewhere. Take the time to identify the steps that it's going to take to make it go into manifestation, to manifest it actually in your life, right? To then be very strategic in the way that you move towards it, right? Along with this little notebook, planning, my planner. Look, they kind of match. I didn't even really do that on purpose. Oh my God, my sticker came off. But 2018, planner, notebook, same color. I kept this with me all year. Even in my down moments, I still would take this out, look at it, think about the things that I could get done. Even though I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do, there were still some things that I could do, and I kept this close to me. I was very strategic about how I plan, right? And even now, like saying I'm going to be consistent, I'm going to be committed. I didn't wait until January 1st to say, oh, I got to wait till the new year before I can start getting back active on my YouTube channel, before I can start uploading videos. I got to wait because the year is almost over. No. The moment that I made the decision that I'm going to be consistent, I'm really going to do this thing, like I started planning and then executing. And so I encourage you not to wait any longer. Like, I see online a bunch of different influencers, a bunch of places talking about vision board parties, and they're planning for some time in January to help you strategize your vision. I feel like that's a little too late. The year done already kicked off. Like, I want the people that's connected to me. I want all my overcomers, all my ladies, anybody that's hearing me that views this video, that you start now. Reflect on 2018. Think about what you could get done, how you were able to get it done, the steps that you did to successfully, complete those tasks. And then think about the stuff that you didn't get done. Put it back at the top of your list for 2019 and think about the strategy you're going to use to execute those as well. And then lastly, what I want to say really helps me walk out my vision, walk in my purpose, and plan for my new year successfully is having systems in place, having processes that I follow, not just trying to do everything on a whim. Doing everything on the whim is very, very difficult when you're trying to be consistent, right? Because the goal is to stay consistent. And if you don't take the time to plan properly, then it's going to be very hard. You're going to burn out, right? You're not going to be able to maintain at the level that you need to maintain. And so for me, part of my systems or my processes that I've put in place is planning out weekly, content, planning out weekly talk topics, what it is that I want to be able to share with you guys, asking you what you want to hear from me. So comment below if you have something that you want us to talk about specifically. I need to know those things because that goes into my proper planning process. It allows me to be able to structure my week effectively. And usually Sunday evening, sometime around 6, 7 o'clock, is usually when I sit down with my planner and my notebook. I review my notes that I made. I think about what I want the upcoming week to look like. I plan out how I want my social media posts to go. I plan out what I need to do in my personal life because it's about managing my time, right? It's about managing my responsibilities. It's not just all, social stuff. It's also making sure that I have a balance in my life as well. And so I plan out all of those things, from meals that I'm going to cook for the week, what I need from the grocery store, to when am I going to have time to edit videos and make posts and all of the great stuff that you guys get to see, right? It's all very important. Along with that, staying in constant communication with you all as far as responding to comments, checking DMs, sending out emails, right? I have an email funneling system. All of those systems make it easy for me to execute and to be able to stay in constant contact. And so I encourage anybody, again, that's listening to me, make sure that you have systems in place that allow you to execute strategically, whatever that may be, whatever that is. So having a system will make your life so much easier. Like, I promise you, it will be very cookie cutter, and in the process you can just repeat over and over and over again. This pillow is driving me crazy behind me. I should have moved this before I started. So I'm going to put it up here like a little bit of decoration, because looking at it flipped over just wasn't working for me. Oh no. I wish it would stay in the center. It's really pretty, but it being turned the wrong way wasn't working. Okay, I give up on the pillow. Y'all excuse it back there. But like I was saying, it's extremely important to have those systems. It'll make your life a lot easier, and it'll help you be more effective towards getting things accomplished and done. If you need more information or you want more details about what exactly I'm talking about, then definitely leave a comment down below, and I don't mind trying to answer as many of them as I possibly can. But for 2019, like I said, my word is definitely going to be consistency. Being in consistent communication with you guys, offering you something that you can depend on, being able to be consistent and walking in my vision, and let's hold each other accountable. Like, you can keep me accountable to the things that I said that I'm going to do, and I can keep you accountable to what it is that you need to do to be able to live a life that you love. Because I think that's truly the goal for anybody, and especially if you clicked on this video. I talk about that a lot. This video is going to be a part of our Preparing for the Life That You Love series. And so you want to live life to the fullest. You want to achieve all of the things that you desire to achieve. You want to have a full, whole life. And the only way you get there is by staying consistent at the things that will ultimately bring you one step closer to that place. And so I hope this video was very beneficial to you. I hope the little nuggets, the little jewels that I dropped along the way gives you something to think through, think about, and that you can actually apply. I look forward to talking to you guys again really, really soon. Definitely do not forget to subscribe. I need you to subscribe because I'm going to keep coming with some really great content. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. So turn on your bell notification too. So that way you get a notification every time an upload goes up. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye.